Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to the students, parents, teachers, peers, and to all the people who are present in this FB Live. Welcome. To formally start our online discussion for today, may we request everyone to prepare yourselves and to be in the holy presence of the Lord for our prayer, to be followed by the singing of the national anthem through a canned video. We will hear from our four speakers today, all of whom are GMRC advocates. They will discuss or share a variety of topics that surely leave us with a wealth of new ideas. So, without further ado, let's welcome our first speaker, Miss Grace Baluma. She will discuss to us what are the role of the school and teachers in the acquisition of desirable values.
Thank you, Miss Abby. So as Filipinos, we are all known for our good characteristics. When we are still small, we are all taught by our parents to give respect to elders, love our brothers, sisters, and family, have faith in God, and always be kind to others. However, in our generation today, these traits are slowly fading. That is why it is very important to practice values education in school so that we can create a better country for the future. So the school and the teacher plays a big role in the acquisition of desirable Filipino values. Is that they put standards of desirable Filipino values to educate, instill, and broaden the understanding of our learners of Filipino values. The teacher serves as a role model to students in school. They play a major role in inculcating their ethical behavior. In the other words, the school and the teachers are the mode of transferring desirable Filipino values. They teach us the proper manner, values, beliefs of a Filipino values that should be desirable, that need to be possessed by a learner. Due to the fact that the Filipino learners will not forget Filipino values, it is crucial that they are taught by the school teacher. That would be all, Abby. Thank you.
Thank you for that remarkable discussion, Miss Grace Baluma. Truly, school and teachers plays a crucial role in the acquisition of desirable values. Okay, so now, let's not waste a second of our time and let's proceed to our next speaker. He will be discussing about what are the things that we can do to help raise a culture of morally upright young boys and girls. And also, he will discuss to us as well why values are important. Let's welcome our second speaker, Sir John Lloyd Butalid. Sir, the virtual floor is yours.
Good day, everyone. Thank you so much, Miss Abby. As for the question, what I can do to raise a culture of morally upright individual is I want to be a role model. Especially you, the young people, copy what you observe. So by doing good deeds and be a good Samaritan, I can inspire you all to do the same as what I did. So by doing good in this world will make our lives better. There will be no hatred towards one another, and it will be peaceful since we all eager to achieve peace. And I want to educate everyone, especially the young people, that we should treat everyone with love and respect. So I want everyone to be holistic and be God-fearing individual. By applying these desirable values, you, the young people, will become the best version of yourselves. Here in our barangay, we have a lot of activities involving the participation of the youth. It is our way to prevent them from using of illegal drugs that can lead them to danger. is not just an activity, but we are developing the potential of each and everyone here in our barangay. See, it is just a simple act, but it has a big impact in our community. And also a reminder, you can and you will achieve your dreams in life without hurting anyone. My message to the world will be, we should love and respect one another as we love our Creator. We are His masterpiece. We must take care of ourselves as we take care and respect the people around us. So why values are important? Imagine we are living in a world full of war and hatred. Do you think we can proceed in life? If the people living in that particular area who did not apply these desirable values, do you think they are living happily? Even us, if we have hatred in our heart, peace will not be achieved. So I am encouraging every viewers, especially the parents, that as early as possible we should teach our children the good manners and desirable values. And one thing for sure, it will come back to you. And if you tolerate those bad habits and wrongdoings of your children, then you will face circumstances in the future. So I am encouraging every viewers, especially the parents, that as early as possible, we should teach our children the good manners and the desirable values. And one thing for sure, it will come back to you. And if you tolerate those bad habits and wrongdoings of your children, then you will face circumstances in the future. So the best thing to do is guide them and teach them their desirable values. And if they're a little bit lost, then show them the right path. Actually, you are not just teaching and guiding them, but you are molding them to become the best version of themselves, to be a good citizen to your community and a good child to your family. Our home is our first school, so we must teach our child how to respect and to be kind, so they will bring these values in their next stage of life. Values helps us grow. Rest assured, applying these values, we can live a cheerful life. If all the people apply these values, the negativity will not be in our way. And for the children, if you want to be recognized by others, you must do good, and they will clap their hands to you. Thank you.
Thank you for that notable discussion, Sir Lloyd. Thank you for reminding us that doing good makes the world a better place to live. So now let's proceed to our third speaker, Miss Queenie August. She will share to us what Filipino values that we need to mobilize. So Ma'am Queenie, what Filipino values do we need to mobilize to help the country cope and heal in the times of crisis like calamities and pandemic?
Thank you, Miss Abby, for that question. As a Filipino, we all have these values, the values that mobilize help to the others, and that is the Bayanihan values. Bayanihan is a spirit of communal unity. We Filipinos are known as helping others or helping our neighborhood or our community. To achieve our goals, we are known to unite and help those who need help. In earlier days, Bayanihan can be saw in howling houses of their neighbors, helping howling their houses because earlier days the houses are made of light materials such as coconut woods and other light materials. So the Filipinos are doing bayanihan by helping their neighbor howling their houses or transfer their houses into the another places. But these days, during the calamities like typhoons, earthquakes, or any other calamities, we Filipinos help our co-Filipinos or our kababayan or ating kababayan in a Filipino word. We can help them like sending donation of clothes, giving a relief packs, and giving a donation funds. So, and also during this pandemic, although we are all affected, not just Filipinos, but all around the world, but we have this bayanihan spirit, like helping our co-kababayan or ating kababayan as a Filipino, although we are also suffering the effect of pandemic, the effect of COVID-19, but we ought to give them a donation or to give them a help as a Filipino. We reach our hands to our co-Filipino who suffer the most and who need funds or who need our help the most. So I think that's when we say that we Filipinos are really have this bayanihan spirit or these bayanihan values. Though these bayanihan are known before, but then these bayanihan values is really in ourselves, it is in our heart, and as a Filipino, it is really our own values.
Thank you for that thorough discussion, Miss Queenie. Indeed, bayanihan is one of the Filipino values that we need to mobilize to help the country cope and heal in times of crisis like calamities and pandemic. So last but definitely not the least, let's welcome our fourth speaker for today's FB Live session, Ms. Raqueza Buyangot. She will share to us why is there a need for the citizens of the world to adhere to some universal values such as Golden Rule. Ms. Raqueza, the virtual floor is yours.
Thank you for that question, Miss Abby. So, for your question, why is there a need for the citizens of the world to adhere to some universal beliefs like the Golden Rule? So, for me, Golden Rule or universal beliefs is very important because it helps establish a standard of behavior and influence to others to adhere to that standard in all situations and circumstances. It also makes decisions about how to treat people in different situations easier when you always practice this golden rule or these universal beliefs. We always leave the other people feelings heard and validated. So normally we interpret the golden rule as telling us how to act or how to live our life correctly or in a right way. But in practice, its greater role may be hard for us people. It's alerting us to everyday self-absorption and failure to consider our impacts on others. The rule reminds us also that we are peers to others who observe comfortable considerations to the feelings of other people. So, we make a commitment in these universal beliefs to respect and dignity, individuality, and diversity also, so that every person is treated humanly without exception. We need to make the golden rule as a guiding principles of life throughout the world if we truly want to see human rights being respected in the world. So, in general, for me, universal global beliefs has a great impact on how we live our life to gain the peace, harmony, and a better place to live. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that momentous discussion, Ms. Raqueza. Truly, universal beliefs has a great impact on how we live our lives to gain peace, harmony, and a better place to live. So those are our four intelligent speakers for today, Ms. Grace Baluma, Ms. Raqueza Buyangot, Ms. Queenie August, and Sir John Lloyd Batalid. We value your presence and the time you provide us, ma'am and sir, to discuss and share important topics with the public. Thank you so much. Also, to our viewers, I hope you learned something from our speakers, and thank you as well for your presence. To end this informative FB Live session for today, let me leave a quote from Elvis Presley. Values are like fingerprints. Nobody are the same, but you leave them all over everything you do. Thank you so much once again, and may God bless us all.